Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very important improv episode of the Broken and Disturbed Wrestling Creative Podcast. Tonight, we are going to touch a little bit on some pro wrestlers' thoughts and opinions on what's going on in the world today. But tonight, it is the originals, the drunk thoughts from the heel of the year to the Broken and Disturbed Podcast. With me, as always, whether he was on time or late, it is Black Cold Steve Austin.
So everybody, glad to be back.
And of course, yours truly, Slim Jim Dolly, on a very touchy episode that has me torn, has me emotional, has me scared, and I don't know what the future holds. But the reason for this episode is because prior to this morning, and I'm not saying I'm against y'all now, but prior to this morning, you guys had my undivided attention. I was with y'all 100%. I'm not saying that I'm not, but I am saying that 4 out of the 5 sponsors of this show are in the middle of a war zone, or a potential war zone here in Yonkers, New York. And they are close personal friends of the podcast. And I mean, even if the podcast didn't exist, they are still close personal friends of the podcast. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm scared. They're our sponsors. There's how this podcast is running. I mean, we're not profitable yet, but we're not losing any money. You know what I mean? Thanks to them.
So fuck it, why not?
So I don't know. These rioters have me nervous. You guys protesting earlier today did not necessarily have me nervous. Yeah, it kind of sucked that I couldn't get into Getty Square to do what I needed to do today. But I understand you guys need to vent and talk about what's going on, because what's going on in the world today really sucks. And it's a shame that fucking a cop would see me and Black Cold Steve Austin walking down the street and automatically think one of us is a criminal. And the truth is, it might be neither of us, or it might be both of us that's the criminal. And the cop wouldn't necessarily know that. And the real fucked up honest thing here is, the one the cop wouldn't be expecting is the one with something on his record. DWAI, ladies and gentlemen. DWAI.
Yeah, we can thank them, Google Maps for one of those nights, unfortunately. But to be a part of this subject, someone of color, person's really fucked up about what's going on. We've been in this spot before. They're all protesting, the peaceful ones. And then we decide to strike back. We're the ones who get labeled as thugs. We're the ones who get labeled as criminals. We're the ones who get labeled as bad people. This is why all life matters pisses me off. Because if all life did actually matter, black people would not be the only one exploited to all the shit they do, all the shit that we're going through. If all lives actually mattered, then every single race, religion, whatever that has been fucked with by the police of any town, state, country, whatever, would be on display. But it's only us.
It's true. And I don't know. The good that came out of the chaos is that there's videos of bad cops all over the world, not just the U.S., that are being exploited. And there are a couple of non-black videos of, did you see that 85-year-old white man that got fucking thrown to the ground by the cops, who wasn't involved in the riot at all? Happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time?
You know what? Yeah, I did. He got pushed down very hard. And they try to, just spring him back up like they didn't see him get pushed down. Why are you fucking with people?
Yeah, why are you fucking with an 85-year-old man?
He
to
did
begin
nothing.
with?
He just wanted to
I
get
don't
outside
care.
and get some fucking air.
I don't care what fucking color he was. He
He's
was
85 years old. Leave him
and
the
he's
fuck
gonna
alone.
fucking die before he gets home. Like, I mean, to be real here, it's fucking. The cops don't need to assist that man on his way out. He's lived a long life, and hopefully the rest of his years could be a good one.
It's a very peaceful shit will be done.
So, I'm seeing people in power getting very annoyed that the country, hell, even the world, the 99%, and here's where I'm proud of you guys, almost fully, the 99% is coming together.
It's always those 1% dickheads.
No, I'm not even talking about the 1% dickheads. I'm talking about the 1% that controls the rest of us.
Well, no, I'm talking about the 1% in general.
No, we'll get to the 1% in the 99% that needs to go fuck themselves. But I'm proud that the 99% of us at least are sharing, for the first time ever, the same message, almost, except for the racists. The racists go fuck themselves. That we...
They're showing out more and more, and unfortunately, it's showing up in a sport that we love mutually. I mean, we knew they were racist there. We knew that. We're not dumb. But it's like, it's now become more exploited, you know what I mean? More exposed. Because, let's be real here for a second. We already know that, back then, the 60s and 70s, the 80s, maybe the 90s, there was a lot of black men called nigga by a couple of white wrestlers. We knew that. We're hip to that. We knew. No disrespect to this man, Ric Flair probably has done it a couple of times when he was young.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I don't know, but I can just say we already know this is what some white wrestlers called black man niggas back then.
Yep.
And now it's being more exposed into this world where there's not only a new generation of people, but a new generation of wrestling.
Yeah. It's no longer big men in underwear taking over. It's the high flyers, it's the females, it's the fucking cruiserweights. I mean, the cruiserweights started back when WCW got bought out, and WCW tried to introduce this whole new style of wrestling, sure.
Which is very exciting. Which I enjoyed versus some of the big man matches.
Yeah. Hell, TNA put the cruiserweights, the X Division on the map.
Like, they really should have, like, honestly, when it comes to that division, I don't think WWE could have topped them. I really don't.
Yeah.
I think they were too innovative.
Yeah. And that fucking six-sided ring with the X Division match, the fucking Ultimate X match. Yeah.
Like, their matches were much more fluid than cruiserweight matches. Except maybe WCW. That's the only thing I could probably say.
SmackDown under Paul Heyman's reign made the cruiserweights main event stars.
Yeah, they did. They made them look good. But to get to the subject of this, it's very sad and very hurtful that all, African Americans, all we want to do is live in peace. That's it. We just want to live in peace. But every single time there is peace, there's some chaotic asshole who decides there shouldn't be peace between the races. As much as there should not be, there should be peace. We can be segregated and separated and still live in peace. We should be able to, but we shouldn't come to that. We should be able to live in unity.
We definitely should be able to live in unity.
And be able to live in peace at the same fucking time. Like, how is it that you took a badge to protect and serve, you abuse that power, and then you define yourself as non-racist?
I'm trying to figure out something, too. Why does it take a lawyer 8 years to learn the majority of the laws before they graduate? And we're expecting cops to learn it in 2.
Yeah, that's right. They only go to the academy for 2 fucking years.
Yeah.
And they get legit out and like, hey, guess what? I'm a cop, and now I have to worry about you.
Like,
personally, I think from now on there needs to be a change in that type of system. No,
I think the cops should have to be in the academy for 4,
and be psychologically evaluated before
Psychologically evaluated every year and every time they're about to be up for a promotion.
Yeah, like the moments before they even start the academy get evaluated. This way we can just weed that shit out early.
Well, they're supposed to get evaluated before they start the academy.
So what the fuck goes on with people's minds when they change?
The problem is when you have assholes in a position of power teaching the youth on how to do their job. Have you ever had someone go, "This is not the way you're supposed to do it, but here's how I do it," when they were training you?
Of course.
Yeah, on the cops, it's unfortunately...
And guess what? Since I've been the guy who's taught somebody, I've been that guy too.
Right. So when the cops do it, though, it's not an innocent fucking over a retail job or fucking over a liquor store or fucking over a whatever. It's, you're fucking over a civilian. Most likely. When you're cutting corners like that.
An innocent civilian, mind you.
Not necessarily always innocent, but mostly...
A citizen nonetheless.
Exactly. Definitely a citizen. Or even an illegal immigrant. Sometimes they get fucked over too. When something was supposed to be, you ran a red light or you ran a stop sign or whatever, and it should have just been a fucking $100 ticket, which blows. You're fucking in cuffs with someone's fucking leg on your neck. That would have been a good hashtag. Fuck.
We will do that for next week. What was it? Apparently, it's unfortunate how that man died.
It is.
And come to find out, the fucking $20, and mind you, it was over $20.
Was it really over a Forge 20?
Well, I mean, from the story that's being told, it was over.
No, what the dude said on Twitter.
I'm gonna look up the exact reason.
What the dude said on Twitter is that his previous charge was over a fake 20. I don't know why George Floyd was involved in the situation the cops put him in when he died. I don't think anyone's really touched on that.
No, that is a good question.
I don't even think it matters at this point.
I don't think it should, but I mean...
You killed an unarmed man, no matter what fucking color he was.
The man was handcuffed, and no way to defend himself, and this is how he died. 2 autopsies of Floyd were conducted. Both ruled that Floyd's death was a homicide. Cardiac arrest while being restrained from neck compression.
Okay. But why did he get pulled over? Why was he in that situation to begin with? I don't think anyone's even brought that up. While he's looking that up, these protests/riots probably would not have happened this soon had they just did the right thing, given the asshole that killed George life in prison, no parole, and thrown the other 3 in jail for negligence at the very least. Assisted homicide. What other charges could we have charged them with that because they did nothing, they deserve to get punished? And did you see the video of the cop in Brooklyn that saved the person's life? It was actually a white or a Spanish dude that was almost suffered the same fate as George. I've been watching a lot of cops beating up white people and Spanish people lately. It just shows up on my newsfeed. But this dude in Brooklyn, I think it was the SWAT team, had his leg on some dude's neck of a lighter color, and his coworker kicked his leg off. Said, "Dude, we have him in custody. Just throw him in the fucking van. Let's go." And even though that dude's on the wrong team, he did the right thing.
He saved someone's life. I'm gonna be real. I feel as if, I'm not discrediting any cop that went to the academy, but I feel as if, as a black man that's in this shit, if you're a black cop, get away from the force. Because I feel
No.
the reason why I'm saying this because I feel because of the fact that the only reason why they're safe because of the fact that they wear that badge and that uniform.
That's not true at all. Did you see the FBI agent that got racially profiled?
I actually did.
I mean, he was in his civilian clothes, granted, but he was like, yo, guys, watch this. Stand around. Yo, can you grab my ID and my wallet before you fucking try to kill me or lock me up or whatever they were doing? Yeah, I'm an FBI agent. Let me go. And then he went off.
What,
And he definitely deserved to go off.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
When you racial profile a cop, it was ironically funny. It wasn't funny. It was ironically funny.
It was well-needed comment.
Yes.
And, by the way, it was over a counterfeit $20 bill. I'm going to read exactly. Right. The arrest was made after Floyd was accused of using a counterfeit $20 bill at a market. Police said Floyd physically resisted arrest. Some media organizations commented that a security camera from a nearby business did not show Floyd resisting arrest.
So,
basically, the man was murdered.
So, Malcolm, I got a question for you.
Sure.
I'm gonna pull out 3 bills in my wallet.
3 bills.
If you didn't see it prior to this podcast, do these not look fake to you? Even though I verified with a Bing teller that these are real.
To be real, from the honest, like from the texture I'm feeling of these bills, they do feel counterfeit. I'm not gonna even lie.
Yeah.
Like from the texture alone, I can feel like, wait a minute, this doesn't feel real. And this, I've never seen this type of looking 10.
That's a 1950s $10 bill.
Never seen that type of 10.
And the $20 bill is a 2001 $20 bill.
Oh yeah, this is more I'm used to. Not this. This more I'm a little more used to.
Yeah.
This one here in the back definitely feels it could have been counterfeit because the texture of this one and this one is completely different. At least to me.
So, if I'm a brand new baby cop with these bills, right, and I see this get done, and luckily for me, the $20 is marked, so at least we know the 20 is real, at the very least. To your point with the 10s, that even though they're both 1950s, they feel
a little different.
A little different
Between each other, right?
Yeah. So if you're a cop who's 18 years old and you see me make a purchase with the $40 that I showed you in my hand that look off, I don't know that they're... I only know that they're real because my friend works at a bank. Other than that, I don't know that they're real. I don't know that they're fake. I didn't know that when I got the money at the time, but if I didn't go to a coin fair and I saw like coins, like a 25-cent coin being worth like $3, like that type of shit, I wouldn't have even looked for the year to see if it was real or not. I would have just been like, oh fuck, I got gypped. But I wouldn't know that it was a fake $20 bill if it was a fake $20 bill. So you're going to throw my ass in prison because I didn't have a yellow fucking marker when I got handed my tip?
Fucking sad, personally, all this crap that's going on.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Like,
worst case scenario,
makes me want to cry, honestly.
What should have happened to George Floyd was he should have been embarrassed. Let's say it that way. He should have been embarrassed. The cop should have went to him and been like, "Yo, Dick, you paid with a fake 20. Let me see the rest of your wallet," right? And if there were no other fake bills in this man's wallet, George Floyd should have had to go back to the cashier, wherever the fuck he was, and been like, "Bro, my bad. Here's a real bill." And at the very least, just get embarrassed and maybe have one of those, "Do not let this man back into my store because of the counterfeit money situation." And that should have been end of day. Slap on the wrist, embarrass him a little bit.
Fine, whatever.
Embarrass him a little bit.
It can only be that fucking simple. Why is it never that simple? Why is it always got to be taken to the extreme.
Because the laws were written by racist people. And the 1%. And the people that control our money. You know who I love a lot, especially during this situation? Anonymous. Whoever the fuck he is, that man has been trolling. That man has been leaking information that we were not supposed to know about. That man is an icon, and
Anonymous is also an inside job. Like, there's no way. Like, it's definitely inside. How you have all this information, and you just anonymous? We know you work on it. This is an inside job.
What if he's a great hacker?
True.
Listen, don't turn Anonymous against us. Anonymous
no,
is doing.
No, I'm not saying.
Anonymous is doing a great fucking
I'm
thing.
saying by an inside job, as in like he works for the 1%.
But
he takes that information and gives it out to the public because they need to know what's going on.
But did you hear?
He doesn't agree with it.
Did you hear how he trolled the Chicago cops fucking 2 days ago?
No.
He played NWA, fuck the police, on all their cop radios.
That's hack status. Let's go.
That is
boss.
Phenomenal. Anonymous, keep doing you. That was great. If you want to send the podcast the winning lottery numbers for tomorrow,
great.
We'll
use that.
We'll put it in our bank account, and you could just hack your 3/4 percentage.
Word.
Take it from us. We'll understand.
Word. All I really want, like, you give me like $100,000, I'll be set.
I don't even want that much. I just want to pay off some bills and move the fuck out.
That's what I'm saying, $100,000.
Yeah, you're right.
Look at where we live. We live in New York. We need that shit.
Yeah, you're right, unfortunately.
Shit.
But
yeah,
But to the second half of this podcast, the half that has me nervous, 4 of our sponsors are on the line of fire right now. When we don't even know if they're going to be okay in the morning. A former sponsor of our podcast, 2 of their places got destroyed last night. One of them was off the corner of Fordham and Grand Concourse. And the other one was East 179th Street. And I forgot where, if I'm not mistaken.
I think I may need to the trip to Fordham tomorrow.
We might need to take... You know what? If you're not doing anything early morning, I would definitely take a drive around town and make sure everything's okay.
I'll let you know. Like, I'll hit on my boy tomorrow morning at the moment I'll wake up, and I'll let you know it's good.
Sounds good. But, I definitely want to hit our 4 sponsors first before we head into Fordham, right?
Absolutely.
All right.
The thing is, like, when I look at all this stuff, it's like, this is another subject we're going to touch on after our commercial break, which we have already spoke about. Looting.
Yes. Looting. Do you need a commercial break?
Do you feel we need it, or do you want to keep going?
I mean, I thought we were only going to need it if we needed more beer. And
well, then we're good. The next subject.
If you got to use the bathroom, let me know.
I don't have to urinate yet.
All right. So, you guys are attacking the wrong buildings.
Agreed. If you're going to loot the goddamn correct places. Leave the mom-pop shops alone. Leave these little stores the fuck alone.
At the risk of getting shut down.
If you're going to loot the police stations.
Hold on. Before we get to the police stations, you guys want to make a statement to Trump? He owns fucking a good portion of America. Throughout America, he's got casinos, he's got hotels, he's got golf courses, he's got shit in his name all over the place. You guys want to
big letters? You
guys want to make a statement? Attack the Trump buildings.
Not like they got security.
And even if they do,
you guys can do against a whole mob.
You guys are attacking police stations anyway, Not as much as you should, but you are attacking police stations, and we respect that.
Police stations got burned down. How much more do you want people to do?
I want them to stop going after the mom and pop shops and fucking keep doing what they're doing.
Yes,
Go attack the student loan office. Go attack the IRS. Go attack the buildings that would actually help us out if they fucking destroyed to the ground. Fucking, you're mad that the government is holding us down or holding a portion of you guys down, even though it technically is all of us. It's just one is getting more exploited than the other. Others. Go attack the correct places. I don't understand why you're attacking the mom and pop shops. Target. I don't. Someone needs to explain why Target got attacked. Walmart, after a video I saw, definitely needs their shit rocked. This fucking mixed couple is buying shit, and because the receipt was in the male's hand, who happened to be darker, they locked them both up for stealing, even though they had a receipt in their hand. And I saw that about an hour before we got on the air. If you check out the Jimmy Dolly page, I shared a lot of fucked up shit in the last couple hours of what's going on in the world. All different races getting brutalized by the cops. If you want to take a look, there's also new song lyrics on there that the song should have been released already, but too much is going on in my home backyard, and I gotta be honest, I don't feel comfortable with the looters attacking the mom and pop shops. I'm sorry. You guys need to leave my sponsors alone, especially. You guys need to leave our home base when we return alone. And I don't want to say their names, because at the risk of you guys hating us personally, I don't want them getting attacked. Just know they're located in the Yonkers area. And keep that shit to New York City and go after the right fucking buildings. The IRS building. The student loan building. The fucking Capitol building. Go after those that are hurting you. The police stations. The mom and pop shops are people like you that want to be on your side. Don't create any more enemies. We know who the enemies are. We know where the battle lines are drawn. Attack the right people. Fucking getting annoyed at this shit. I had to come to work with a bat today, and I didn't know whose head it was going to go over. If it was going to go over a cop's head or if it was going to go over a fucking rider's head. Luckily, it went over neither.
And we had to pick, if we had to pick, we take a cop.
I would rather...
I'd rather take a cop than
I'd rather be on the right side of history, but if you guys fuck with my family,
yeah, I'm sorry, yeah,
or my jobs,
yes, I'm not gonna hold back shit.
Just
like, I don't agree with looting. One, why the fuck you people are looting your own goddamn neighborhood?
Word. What happens?
Fuck are you gonna do?
What happens when you're out of all the toilet paper and shit, and these fucking mom and pop businesses turn around and say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna collect the insurance money and fucking go about my way and never come back here."
Like, nigga, I'm leaving.
Your favorite sandwich shop will not be here after this riot because you destroyed it.
Speak a complete opposite. There was a shop I wanted to go to so fucking long. It's called Language in Manhattan.
Okay.
Because of fucking COVID, they shut the fucking thing down.
Right.
And I'm like, God damn it, why did I go there?
So
it's fucking COVID. Fucking police brutality, unnecessarily police brutality. It's fucking bullshit.
We are U.S. citizens. We are people that care. Please do the right thing if you're going to do the wrong thing. Go after the people that are hurting you. Do not attack those beneath you, because that's literally what the cops are doing. They're attacking those beneath them, and you guys don't like it, so stop doing it to others.
100% agreed. Like, it's even affected in our neighborhood, because there's a jewelry shop called Zell's that was busted into around 11 p.m.
At our local mall. There was a big fucking bang at our local mall when I was getting out of work today, and 6 cop cars flew by there to see what the fuck was going on, and I still don't know.
I would honestly probably take a drive over there because
I don't want to. Like, if I had my own car, I'd probably fucking just drive around right now and see what the fuck's going on. But
we don't have that option.
God forbid, because I'm a son of a dispatcher, that we drive with those fucking license plates on right now.
But like I said, you also have a business.
I know, but it still says YPD on it.
Fair enough. Plus, it's at night. If it was during the day, whatever.
Yeah.
At nighttime, it just looks suspect.
Facts.
And you would not want to put yourself in that type of danger, and I wouldn't want you to do that.
Yeah. If only my Subaru was around, we could have driven that tonight. I want to thank all the wrestlers that are doing the right thing. Randy Orton was the one that surprised me the most. He got drunk one night, was playing video games, said the N-word. But thinking back on the N-word, and now is the perfect time to bring up the conversation. Well, no one is ready for this conversation yet.
Those are my apologies, because I never saw the video or anything why Randy Orton said no, the word nigga. Thing is, though, I bet he said it like how most people say it in gaming. The fuck, nigga? Something like that, right?
Basically, and no one is ready for
this. Because he was on Twitch, right?
He was just playing video games. I don't even think he was on anything, really.
He was just like, the fuck, nigga? Like,
basically.
It's a common reaction when some bullshit go down in a game.
And I think we need to do this again, and I've tried to do this on other Drunk Thoughts, Heel of the Year. I've tried to do this already. There are racist people saying the hard R, and then there are people that are friendly and have gotten away with it, and now they're proving where their lines are drawn. Whether they mean the hard R, or whether they just mean the A as in bro, friend, asshole. However you use the N-word, that day is how the people of non-color and other races actually probably mean it.
Yep, and shout out to Kevin Owens for calling out, I forgot what his fucking name was, the formerly known as Gunner from TNA. Yes. Thank you so much, Kevin Owens, for calling him out on his bullshit.
Yeah, that was... And Ali. Ali called him out, too.
Oh, and by the way, thank you. I don't know her name, but Gunner's sister, like his biological sister, thank you so much for calling out your brother on his bullshit. Thank you. We appreciate
and why
y'all. We really do.
Unless Vince McMahon puts you up to it, which I kind of hope he did for your sake.
I kind of hope he did it, because that's...
But I hope for his sake.
Because I like Vince enough where I'll keep buying his shit. If he's the reason
but
why
Vince
that's
McMahon
is out, I will probably never support WWE anymore.
Vince McMahon is notorious for making real life turn into art, so I wouldn't even be too mad at Vince at this point. Because I'm used to his shit at this point. But if Vince did not make you say that sentence, you're getting fired in the next fucking 3 weeks. Fucking 20 plus of your coworkers just got fired. You don't think Vince McMahon would be like, oh shit, there's backlash?
Yeah,
and unless
you gotta leave.
Vince McMahon is notorious for standing up when it's his mistake. We could give Vince McMahon that. If it's his mistake, he'll stand by and be like, yo guys, that was me, chillax. But if that was your mistake on your own fucking...
you fucked yourself.
You are
speaking
and not only did you fuck yourself, you fucked your 2 fucking Forgotten Brothers too.
Yeah, there you go.
And you guys were about to become the next tag team champions.
Yeah, I've never seen it, because they're the only tag... even though it kind of sucks, though. Like, I think... Like, going off subject one more time, unfortunately...
It's a wrestling podcast.
Okay, fine. In this case, I truly wish that Cesaro and, like Shinsuke won the tag titles during that little bit of time that Sammy was IC champion, because they could have had that little trio for a little bit, and then it would have put them in the spotlight for Mania, if you think about it.
True. Speaking of Mania, did you hear that the Nexus was supposed to come back this year?
Yes, I did. But the question is, how the fuck did you get Ryback? to say okay when he's been talking all this shit for so many years since he's been left?
What if
It's been a question.
What if
Where the fuck is Wade Barrett? Where did he come from? I know he stopped wrestling for a while.
What if that was their angle? All the wrestlers that were talking shit about the WWE come back and destroy the WWE, and Daniel Bryan was getting pissed off at Triple H for the longest, so you could have even had Daniel Bryan be the leader of the Nexus this time.
A different version of the Nexus, like
because the Nexus technically would have been babyface in this situation if they beat up the right guys.
Yeah, true. I mean, imagine a face Nexus.
Who knows? Or a Stone Cold Steve Austin version of Nexus is probably what they would have been going for here.
In other words, beat the shit out of anybody you want and still be loved.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't matter who he fucked up. It could have been the face.
Yeah.
They still loved him.
This is true.
Like, same thing with Randy Orton. I was like, yo, what's the face? I'm like, yeah, oh gosh.
He was a boring face, though. Every time he's face, he's boring.
Do you want to know why? It's because of the fact that, think about it, he can't be himself naturally.
Yeah.
Like, Randy Orton's probably one of the coolest dudes you'll ever meet. But he's a dick. He's literally a dick. Like, the dude legitimately whipped out his dick and told the dude to shake it. And shake his hand while dick was out. Like, yeah, that is notorious dick shit.
I mean, Jericho's...
Sorry for the excuse of...
We're explicit. Don't apologize for saying dick.
Yeah, but how many times a grown man gonna use the word dick in the same sentence?
You're actually talking about dick, so say dick as many times as you want. It's not like we're calling each other a dick. No, we're talking about actual dicks. Like an actual fucking cock. A dick sandwich, if you would. Or dick handshake.
Okay, this all sounds gay. Too many dicks conversation.
Speaking of dicks. Did you hear Joey Ryan, to get kind of back on the subject, said if any black wrestler loses their spot in the indie scene...
to hit him up personally.
And
he'll get you bookings. I saw that. I'm like, Joey Ryan, respect.
That was dope as fuck.
That was respect.
You know how badly I want to hit Joey Ryan up and say I lost my booking? And Coverdale lost his booking. Fuck me. We lost our booking because Coverdale put Black Lives Matter under his pink name. Throwing it out there, universe. Just throwing it out there.
Oh my god. You know, when I look at all this crazy shit, last year, none of this was happening.
I know.
I was hurt, and we were getting fucked up.
We
almost at least 3 to 4 times a week after I could walk a little bit.
We were
getting thrashed. Now this year, we're stuck at home, barely anyone's working, except probably me and a few others that we know personally.
Having more money in our pocket than we've ever
Staying
had.
Home versus going to work.
That we've ever had in our lives.
Well, actually, no, because think about it. Because you're paying $600 per week, right? Unemployment-wise. That is...
No. Fuck the unemployed people. I'm talking about us personally.
Oh yeah.
This virus, unfortunately, was the greatest financial thing to have ever happened to our circle. It's unfortunate, and we understand that people are suffering, and we hope you guys are doing well with the unemployment and all that other stuff, minus the protests and the violence and everything else. We get it. But on a personal level, because of the virus, we're making a pretty penny, unfortunately, and we're saving, not spending as much as we normally would. Is a better way to phrase that sentence.
Shit to buy. That's
true.
Ain't shit to buy and do. That's why we save so much money. Hell, honestly, if I legitly just stop, buy food at my job, I'll save even more money.
Yeah.
See,
but you gotta eat, unfortunately.
Yeah, and the only reason why I'm not even walking here because of all the bullshit that's going on. I can no longer take the risk of me walking home like that, unless during the daytime.
Yeah. It sucks. unfortunate.
And I live right down the street.
He does.
I'm legit like 20, 25 minute tops down the street.
He definitely does.
So now I can't even walk home. Whatever.
Do your neighborhoods a favor.
Don't fucking loot in your neighborhood, please. Protect your fucking neighborhood.
I gave you a list. Of things worthy of destroying that are more important than your local liquor stores and your local shoe stores and your local this and your local that. Fuck over the people that have fucked you.
IRS, the police,
Student
Trump,
loans.
Student loans.
Definitely Trump. Definitely Trump. The police stations. Oh, did you see the cool photo of France?
No.
The firefighters squared up with the cops. Right?
You want to know how crazy it is? Like, see, this is powerful because this is infecting the whole world. This is a global statement. It's like, yo, we're not with unnecessary force and police brutality. Guess what? The police force, all they are is a bunch of scared kids who got bullied when they were younger. Now they have a badge and a gun, a shield, riot gear, whatever the fuck you got. And now you want revenge. Because you have not learned to heal and let go of the pain that you were caught. That you were given.
Sure.
Guess what? I'm mad and I'm angry too. I was bullied too. You don't see me fucking shooting people.
How is the 20-year-old that I pissed off before this riot started at a local supermarket more calm and understanding than you?
Grown-ass adult.
Yeah.
In his fucking 40s. Probably could retire within, 5-10 years from the force?
You're allowed to retire after 20 years. You don't even have to put up with 35 years worth of bullshit.
You can retire early as
You
fuck.
could just retire after 20 years, get a full fucking pension, and if you unfortunately got hurt or sick during your time, you get double the fucking money.
Do you know what's crazy? Now that I look back, I kind of wish I went to the Army when I was 18. And the reason why I say that, imagine 20 years after that, I could retire.
But
no problem.
Think about
I'm retiring before I'm 40 years old.
Would you have wanted to join the military in these circumstances?
Fuck no.
You know everyone. You know the national.
I don't want to do shit.
I guarantee you, the National Guard in Tennessee, even though they did the right thing, which was cool, they fucking stood behind the protesters. I guarantee you, every one of them gets fucking dishonorably discharged within the next week or two.
Yeah.
And
it's because they're going against their policy.
Right, but their actual policy, is the same thing that we believe that the cops are supposed to be, and that's to protect and serve our country. So the National Guard in Tennessee actually did that. They protected and served our country by peacefully protesting with the people that were upset, and nothing broke in Tennessee as a result of the National Guard being there saying, "Yo, what's going on?" And they were just like, "We don't want to fucking die anymore because we're black." And the National Guard was like, "Yeah, that makes sense. We're with you." And that's all that had to be said. The National Guard stood behind them, and supervised their fucking protests. And nothing got broke, nothing got damaged. Tennessee was able to speak their mind and talk their shit and do what they got to do. Mm-hmm. And it was over in a couple hours, and everyone went home to their families with mom and pop shops being able to reopen tomorrow.
It's fucking sad, man.
It is.
Saw the video, Fordham Road, broke into, them like those, how can I explain it? Those not bodega. Alright, you ever been inside a fucking pawn shop, right? And you know how some of the displays are they have all this shit out front.
The video you saw,
they went inside, opened the gate, and took all that jewelry.
The video you saw was of our boy Rocco's father-in-law's pawn shop.
I did not see a pawn shop video.
Oh.
I was referring to Fordham shops being broken in.
Yeah.
Those mom and pop jewelry shops.
Yeah. Go on Anthony's fucking Instagram story real quick before the time's up.
Yeah, you know what, I will.
Do it. Do it while we're on topic of the pawn shops.
Alright, I will do it right now.
Fucking the videos you saw were of Rocco's pawn shop and fucking his father-in-law's pawn shop getting broken into. These people are savages. Luckily, both of those stores had their fucking gold and silver and shit hidden better than most pawn shops, but yeah.
It's fucking sad, man.
It is.
I did ask one question. We know like a lot of Anthony's. Which one in particularly?
Al. What up, though?
Gotcha.
Nizzle do do do. Disgusting, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna...
Yeah. There's a whole series of videos.
Yep. Some whole shit going on right here. Speaking of which, where you at though?
He's tired.
Tired of this corona bullshit?
No,
or?
he's tired because someone got successfully into Rocco's father-in-law's shop last night, so the police had to cut a giant fucking man-sized hole to successfully break into the shop. Yeah, there you go. You're seeing it right now.
No, this is not protesting. You're breaking into a fucking pharmacy.
Yeah. Motherfuckers were walking out rolls of toilet paper and shit. Toilet paper is going to be worth more than gold in 2 years.
What? Yeah. What? People just fucking cheap to buy toilet paper? Yeah, I know it's expensive nowadays, but come on now.
Nah, they were telling people 1 to 2 fucking things per customer.
Oh, they violated this store.
Yeah.
Yo, everything is gone.
The photo's not as bad as it seems. They threw everything in the fucking safe before the riots happened.
This is not what you call.
If you're looking at the pawn shop.
I think I am.
No, that's
I probably missed the pawn
that's
shop. God damn! Someone's car was burned.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, this is not protesting. Can I ask the people out there a question? What are you getting out of burning everything down and breaking into everything? It's not. That's not protesting. It's not. There's a way. I get it. But there's a way to do these things, man. Come on. If you're gonna protest, you're gonna be mad. If you're gonna break shit, go to the right places.
Word. You think the government? And I've said this in a song 15 years ago, and I didn't know what I was talking about then. Bush was president when I wrote this lyric. Our country's abbreviation is US, but the government don't care about us. So, if you're destroying mom and pop shops, which are basically people that took a gamble on themselves, people like me and you that just had the little extra courage to gamble on themselves.
You said, fuck it, we're going to try. If you fail, fine.
Why are you destroying them? They did nothing to you guys. Go
after somebody else.
Honestly, going after Target is probably 1,000,000 times better than what you fucking assholes.
Target isn't giving shit. It's like, listen, yo, you want to destroy a place? It's fine. Guess what? We got insurance money. But thing is, we're on your side.
Actually, Target was on Trump's side. That's
okay. Then I apologize for my last statement.
That's part of the reason why Target got attacked.
I apologize for my last statement. Then.
Yeah, something about a donation to his campaign next year was honestly one of the reasons why they got attacked.
It's always some shit.
At least that was they're not gonna hurt too bad because you fucking riot a few stores. However,
how many chains they got?
Your favorite mom and pop shop with those sandwiches that you like so much, and the lady that gives you cookies whenever you walk in. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. She's not gonna be there no more because the mom and pop shop is gonna collect their insurance money, lick their wounds. By the way, they don't get any money back for the lost merchandise, so congratulations, dickheads. You got away with free shit. And that is the correct answer. I don't know where that came from, but if you heard that, That was the correct answer. Your favorite mom and pop shop will not be there anymore, and that was the correct answer.
Dude, the aftermath with Soho, we have to go.
Yeah, people are...
Dude.
People were...
I saw an entire video from Soho. They broke into everything expensive you can think of.
Yeah.
Rolex.
Yep.
D&G.
Yep.
Louis.
Yep.
Gucci.
Yep.
Adidas.
Yep.
I think Banana Republic.
Yep.
And I'm like,
I'm pretty sure my cousin...
What the fuck?
I'm pretty sure my cousin's girlfriend or ex-girlfriend, I don't know what she is this week, is probably out of a job.
The Foot Locker was busting in.
Mm-hmm.
See, this one I don't get y'all attack. Y'all see now y'all just taking shit to take shit.
Word.
Half these stores ain't nothing to do with it.
When you guys burnt the police station to the ground,
I was all for it.
you guys were making the right.
That is a statement. But now y'all attacking
when you
these
guys,
shots, they got nothing to do with nothing.
Actually, you know what's the best one? When they denied that nigga, I'm sorry, that cop who that
you already
killed.
said it. You can't.
No, I meant the cop though. I didn't mean the nigga. I meant the cop.
You said twice.
I meant the cop who killed George Floyd. That one. That
shot his ass the moment they found out.
No, they violated his ass. He was hungry, ordered food 3 different times, and told each fucking delivery driver, "Get the fuck out of here before we kill you." That was dope. That was great protesting. You were on his front lawn denying him access to food. That was fantastic. You guys should do that more often.
I had no idea they were threatening the Uber drivers.
They were just saying, "Get the fuck out of here, or we will kill you if you feed this man." Because fuck him.
Fuck, he deserved to die. Like, I get it, but if you feed this man, you're going down with him.
Yeah, exactly. So
it's like, damn, I'm trying to make like an extra $4 here. Like,
yeah,
what the fuck?
and so that was dope. I appreciated that shit. But then you guys started rioting mom and pop shops. Like, bro.
You guys did good. You decided to fuck up again.
Bro. And
leave the mom and pop shops the fuck alone.
Go after the right buildings.
Please.
I am with you as long as you do this correctly. I want to be with you. I really do. Because I almost got shot by a cop 6 years ago.
I did not know that.
DJ has the footage to prove it. Without DJ recording, I was a dead man. We were speeding because one of us had to use the bathroom. I think it was Joe. We ran the stop sign by his house. We got pulled over in front of their house. DJ was outside, started recording. The cops had patted Joe down. Everything was fine. The cops patted Candace down. Everything was fine. The cops patted me down, knocked my wallet out of my pocket while they were patting me down. So after I was done being patted, I bent over to pick up my wallet.
And that's when they pulled out the gun.
Yep.
Because what are you doing? What are you reaching for?
Exactly.
Like, it's my wallet.
Yep.
I'd be like, listen, I'm throwing everything to the fucking ground. Listen, everything that's in my pocket, there you go. It's out my pocket. You ain't got to do shit. There you go.
First time getting pulled over to that extreme. I was naive, ladies and gentlemen, because my privilege got in the way, but the cops didn't give a fuck about my privilege. The cops thought I was a threat for running a stop sign. Eventually, their uncle, who is a cop, came up and said, "Will you leave my nephews and their cousin alone?" Because he's not my uncle. He's my cousin's uncle. I hate how that works.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, there's still some type of like biological relation to you guys.
No, Don. I'm not related to Don at all, and it was DJ's uncle.
Fair enough.
Yeah, very unfortunate. Not blood related to Don at all. Don is my uncle, but I'm not blood related to Don at all, unfortunately.
Family related.
Yeah. So, that's all I gotta say. Just write correctly, please.
If you're gonna riot,
if you write correctly, I might join you. I'm kind of curious to see how this works. I'm working
Fair enough.
6 days a week. As long as
you got that 1 day off, right?
yeah, as long
1 day off, right?
as long as you guys allow me to keep working 6 days a week, I want to be right there with you. But I can't be the only person saying this. Leave the mom and pop shops alone. I gave you a list. I said it 100 times.
Shit's on the peel. You can go after.
I'm gonna say it 100 times more. Do it correctly. I'm down for the road trip to the correct areas. I'm always down for a road trip. Stay safe, y'all. Don't trust anyone with a blue suit on.
Fuck 12.
Fuck 12. Except for D12.
Fine. Only one that gets passed.
But stay safe.
God bless you all.
Please, if you listened to the show at all, and you know who the 4 sponsors I'm talking about are, and you are in the riot and somehow listening, please stay away from the area.
Don't get involved.
That's all I'm asking. Leave the 4 sponsors alone. The 5th one I feel is safer than the other 4, but please leave the other 4 sponsors alone. And if I have to give hints, somewhere on Yonkers Avenue, and the 4th one is somewhere on Warburton. Just please leave them alone. Thank you.
Guys, this has been the
Broken and Disturbed creative wrestling podcast mixed with our drunk thoughts. And enjoy your protests. Just do the right thing.
That's all we ask. No, I get it. All lives matter, but right now, Black Lives Matter just a little bit more.
And your lives won't matter, unfortunately.
Until we start to matter.
That too. But if you start destroying your own neighborhoods, you're proving what the cops are already trying to prove. And that's the wrong way to go about this. You gotta make them not matter so you guys could finally start to matter in their eyes.
Agreed.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Slim Jim Dolly.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Cold Stone Steve Austin. Well, Cold Stone Black Austin.
We are
The
the Broken and Disturbed Wrestling Podcast. Thank you for listening. Stay safe.
Have a good night.
This
Fox Mouth.